So how y'all liking the heat? All right, welcome to the weather update. A little after 3 p.m., June 27th, 2019. We're gonna look at some. We're gonna do a more extensive weather update later tonight. I'm just gonna cover the heat right now, how hot it is outside, and we're gonna take a look first at the local observations here. And it's hot out there. Excuse me. Not much of a sea breeze. Temperatures around 90 in the middle of the island. Strangely enough, it's a little cooler right on the North Shore. It looks like maybe there's some kind of maybe Long Island sound breeze that's trying to develop right along the North Shore, but it's very weak and it's not always in in every spot. But I noticed Glen Cove is a little cooler at 84. It's usually the hot spot. But the middle of the island, we have temperatures around 90, maybe some 93 here, 91 in Hempstead, 93 in East Meadow. And if we head to the South Shore, not a whole lot cooler. 86 in Massapequa Park. You have to be right along the beach to get any relief. You have to be literally right at the beach. So 80 degrees at Jones Beach. That's still not that cool. Very little sea breeze today. That's what makes this heat brutal. So we're not really getting the sea breeze that we normally get. We're getting a taste of what the folks in New Jersey deal with all the time. The city, we got low 90s. And Jersey, of course, plenty of 90s in Jersey as well. Looks like, again, right along the beach there on the Barrier Island, maybe a sea breeze, 82 at Seaside Heights. But in Toms River, actually, Toms River, looks like maybe I see some mid-80s. It's not 90 in action. So maybe trying to get a little bit of a sea breeze in Toms River. But the minute you go west of the Parkway in the Pine Barrens, boy, is it hot. 92, 94, 93, Manchester. So it's hot. It's hot there. And if we look at these dew points, well, that'll be the next thing we're going to look at here. I'll look at the airports too. Well, I just want to show you what we're dealing with outside right now. Depends on where you're at, literally. There's a huge variation. So the dew points seem to be high in certain spots. Out in Suffolk County, there seems to be higher dew points. And they're all over the place. I mean, we have some dew points in the 50s. Like we have a dew point here, next to the middle of the island, we have dew points around 58, so not too humid. But if you head out in Suffolk County, you have some dew points near 70, and the dew points near 70 on the South Shore as well. In the city, they're lower. Dew points in the mid 50s there. Let's take a look at New Jersey here. Dew points there, not too bad actually. Dew point 60. Well, I mean, not great, but could be worse. Dew point 63 in Manchester, a dew point 55 near Toms River. So huge variations in dew points depending on where you are. It's very interesting to see that. All right, so let's look at the Ventus sky here, and you see here not much of a sea breeze, just very weak one on the South Shore. So again, it's pretty hot out there. And you can see things are pretty uniform between New Jersey and Long Island. There isn't huge differences because, again, we don't have the sea breeze, so therefore it's like, if you're out going outside on Long Island, you're getting a taste of what people in Toms River have to deal with all the time. Let's look at the dew points on this one. You can see more humid on the South Shore, drier in the middle on the North Shore, drier in the city, and drier in Toms River too, believe it or not, which is also interesting. We'll look at some official observations. Air quality alert is in effect for us. We will look at Farmingdale and see that it's 83. I'm surprised it's only 83 there. The dew point of 63. I don't know what caused the temperature to drop there, but maybe there's a sea breeze. Did get up to 88 in Farmingdale. Let's take a look at Islip. 86 there, so we're in Islip, and got up to 88 there. So it's kind of representative, I guess, of what's going on in Suffolk County. Unfortunately, Nassau County does not have an airport. That's the problem with Nassau. We don't have an actual official observation station. We'd have to use Kennedy, but Kennedy is on the South Shore. That's the only issue. So JFK, wow, 90 degrees. So it's hotter at JFK. Not much of a sea breeze there. So that's kind of representative of what we're dealing with in Nassau County. 90, dew point 61, a little humid. Enough to make it feel like, well, it has the heat index at 90, so it doesn't really have the, it's enough to make it feel uncomfortable, but not terribly humid. 90 degrees at Kennedy, We know that Central Park is 87, and we'll lastly look at Tom's River, which is up to, let's take a look at a minute here. Wait for that to load. Come on. I don't know why this weather site gets stuck sometimes. 92 degrees and dew point 60. So, again, kind of uniform. Suffolk County's a little cooler, but the humidity's higher. It's not great to be outside today. The skies. We'll look at the satellite, and then I wrap this up. Skies. We got some haze in the air, some clouds. Not as nice as yesterday with the sky, but I'll have a more extensive weather update for you later tonight. Again, very hot out there. Now it's like being in Jersey out there. It stinks. Where's the sea breeze? Anyway, that's it. Take care.